It is a wet and windy Wednesday around the Bay, but it is warm and dry inside Chase Center in Thrive City. The Christmas tree is up. We're getting closer to that holiday season. And the Warriors off to a nice beginning at 10-3. City edition. You'll see it from the court to the jerseys, and Chase Center fully decked out. He waters for the baseline. Atlanta forces more turnovers than the Clippers, so that makes you a little nervous.
Yeah, they get active with their hands. They're not the best defensive team, but they are disruptive.
Catch and shoot. It's Dyson Daniels, who has put on a defensive display in the early part of the season. So you're in the three. Wiggins went right at the shot blocker. Capella. Andrew Wiggins with a finish. Wiggins an open three. Now, Atlanta defends the three, the worst in the league. Daniels, who played in the Paris Olympics for Australia. Bottoming the three is Ricochet, the Frenchman.
He's 25% from three-point range. He's going to get better.
They're dropping it off.
Hope you are liking our video. Support us by subscribing to our channel. The Atlanta Hawks continue their 4-game road trip tonight with a visit to Golden State to face Steph Curry and the Warriors, who find themselves in first place in the Western Conference. Atlanta is 7-8 coming into this game and has a chance to finally even their record up, and it would be their 4th win in their last 5 games. Atlanta has played well at times against the NBA's best teams this year, beating the Celtics on the road and beating the Knicks at home, but the Warriors are going to present challenges. One big question for the Hawks tonight is if forward Jalen Johnson will play. Johnson was ruled out minutes before the Hawks win over the Kings and is questionable coming into this game. Coming into tonight's game, the Hawks are 9th in the NBA in PPG, 12th in FG percent, 19th in 3PA, 17th in 3P percent, 5th in FTA, 26th in turnovers, and 15th in rebounding. Per cleaning the glass, Atlanta is 14th in points per 100 possessions, 14th in effective field goal percentage, 2th in turnover percentage, 8th offensive rebounding percentage, and 4th in free throw rate.
On the foul. This is what's great about basketball, just in worldwide. There's hoopers from all over the world. Trace Jackson Davis is from Indiana and LA, so we're able to duck that down. Bottoming that is Jalen Johnson again, and so Johnson, third made three for the Hawks. Jackson Davis, nice finish, use the rim where Capella couldn't come contested.
I love that Andrew Wiggins who's making those plays.
GP2 down the lane, and if you lose Gary Payton, where's he going to be?
Around the basket.
Steph Curry sidestep three, and he got it. His first field goal of the night.
He had Dyson Daniels jumping around.
Now that is Trae Young at his best. He serves that up to Capella, a little underhand, one-hand lob. Knocked away, Daniels got a deflection. Steph got it, put it in and drew the foul. Bogdanovich knocked away. Kuminga with a great steal. Buddy Hield down the lane.
Yeah, a lot of times that's what you need to get going.
Buddy Hield catch and shoot three.
There you go, see? I said he might make his next jumper.
Jemski cycling into Kuminga. His feet set. Those are the ones he likes. I mean, when his feet are set and he's in good rhythm, that three looks good. Buddy Hield from deep. Buddy.
This could be another one of those Buddy Hield nights.
Jalen Johnson around it.
Don't say that, I jinxed it.
Jemski. And Brandon hitting the three.
That's what everybody wanted to see. I love it.
Jemski fading and firing. And there's Kuminga on the glass. That's a whole other part of his game. He's a shame. Very impressive finish.
He can slash. Those straight line slashes, he's got some pretty good finishing.
Bogdanovich hitting the three right on cue. He's going the foul. This is what's great about basketball, just in worldwide. There's hoopers from all over the world. Trace Jackson Davis is from Indiana and LA, so we're able to duck that down. Bottoming that is Jalen Johnson again, and so Johnson, third made three for the Hawks. Jackson Davis, nice finish, use the rim where Capella couldn't come contested.
I love that Andrew Wiggins who's making those plays.
GP2 down the lane, and if you lose Gary Payton, where's he going to be?
Around the basket.
Steph Curry sidestep three, and he got it. His first field goal of the night.
He had Dyson Daniels jumping around.
Now that is Trae Young at his best. He serves that up to Capella, a little underhand, one-hand lob. Knocked away, Daniels got a deflection. Steph got it, put it in and drew the foul. Bogdanovich.
The Hawks have improved in some ways defensively, but they allow the most threes per game in the NBA and allow the highest three-point percentage in the NBA as well. There has been no consistency from night to night from this team on that end, and the Hawks are usually prone to have at least one awful quarter per game. See third quarter last night. Golden State takes a lot of threes and is one of the best in the NBA in making them, so that is going to be a huge key tonight in this game. Atlanta currently ranks 28th in PPG allowed, 14th in field goal percentage allowed, 30th in three-point attempts allowed, and 30th in three-point percentage allowed. Per cleaning the glass, Atlanta is 21st in points allowed per 100 possessions and 26th in effective field goal percentage allowed. Again, this defense is going to be challenged in a big way tonight versus Curry, Buddy Hield, who is having a phenomenal season, and the rest of the Warriors. Golden State has a very good profile coming into tonight's game. The Warriors are 3rd in PPG, 9th in FG percent, 4th in 3 attempts, 2nd in 3-point percentage, 10th in free throw attempts, 2nd in rebounding, and 17th in turnovers. Per cleaning the glass, Golden State is 9th in points per 100 possessions, 9th in effective field goal percentage, 15th in turnover percentage, 9th in offensive rebounding percentage, and 26th in free throw rate. Hope you are liking our video. Support us by subscribing to our channel.
Just Moody in transition, but he healed an open three and he got it.
Warriors are playing with that bounce back energy right now. You can see it.
Kaminga, the early rim round, rewarded.
He's so smart. He sealed Ricochet, and he told his teammates, hey, throw it here. I'm ready for it.
People loving Capella dunking that down in Atlanta. My goodness. What a block by Wiggins. Wiggins getting his own miss. Curry, the open three.
It's interesting. They're making Trae Young kind of think about it a little too much.
Slow-mo picking it up. Kyle Anderson got to the iron.
They're taking advantage of some of these turnovers they're forcing.
Raymond from Lindy Waters. That's a nice feed and finish. Back up to the largest lead. Young off a made basket. That's the tempo that Atlanta wants to play with. His first field goal. Jalen Johnson. That stroke looks good, and it was too easy, and Steve Kerr's going to take a timeout. Raymond finding Steph Curry. They've been teammates for 13 years, and it just shows with that mental telepathy. Trae Young, the Hunter inside. Raymond blocking it. There's the Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green. A 21-point lead down to 15, and made it 17 quickly. Wiggins ran the floor. Oh, slow-mo. That 7'2" wingspan with a steal. Gets Draymond the layup.
I'm telling you, dribbling in front of Kyle Anderson can be hazardous to your health.
Draymond trail three. Wiggins an opportunity to lay it in.
It was the first time that Kobe Buffkin had played all season and the first game for Bogdan Bogdanović since the opening game versus the Nets, and it was shaky tonight for both. Bogdanović had 6 points on 2-6 from 3 and Buffkin was 1-7 from the field. There is no need to panic, but it was a struggle for both players in their return. If Johnson is back, I imagine the bench rotation will be Buffkin, Bogdanović, Hunter/Rizicher, Okongwu, and Krejci. Nance or Garrison Matthews could get minutes if Snyder needs a fence, but I don't think the Hawks will use them unless necessary. Golden State is a deep team and does not play their players a lot of minutes. No player on the team averaged more than 29 minutes a game, Curry, and their depth allows them to do that. Golden State played 11 guys on Monday versus the Clippers, but they will be without DeAnthony Melton and Kyle Anderson is questionable.
Boxing you out adequately enough, just make it tough.
Final 8 seconds. Wiggins in the open floor. Well, the Warriors in all their elite years own the third quarter. This year's been no exception, and it begins with a Draymond absolute perfectly thrown lob to Trace Jackson Davis. Wiggins tried to get a take foul, didn't even do that. Road teams in the NBA don't go 25-5 like the Warriors have done in their last 30 road games. You have to take their belief away from it early. Andrew Wiggins, 15, what an efficient night too, 7-10 shooting. Daniels floating that home. Andy Waters, he can hit that three, perfectly done. Trae Young, bottoming a three. Worldwide game, it teaches you a lot of good things about teamwork, about yourself, about working hard, and about leaping and finishing if you can do that too. Trae Young, that hesitation, that skill, that lob threat, and then he's able to finish. Mason Daniels, nice finish. Shot clock at 5. Wiggins with a look. Andrew Wiggins is having a night. Leading the Warriors with 18.
The Warriors are in his zone, so they're trying this now.
Congo's hit 2 threes. Congo running the floor, and Draymond blocking the shot. Length of Dyson Daniels, the quick hand to Curry. Beautiful steal. Steph running with Buddy to the right, but GP2, if you lose him, where is he? Around the basket.
You're watching the ball and someone just crashes into your back.
Oh, GP2 crashing down off a laser delivery from Steph Curry. Hunter from the baseline. Watch out, Andre Hunter. Trae Young laying it up and in. Maybe a beautiful block on Hunter. Bogdanović, you do not want him to get rolling. Pass out to Bogdanović, Buffkin. Reset dribble, then dropped into 3. And so, okay, now 31-point game is all of a sudden at 15. Andy Waters off the Wiggins creation. That ends the drought with a 3. Good defender Daniels. Wiggins got around him. Wiggins to the iron.
It was that touch screen from Podziemski that gave him the step.
Buffkin, little push shot and fouled.
Yeah, that's tough.
Warriors had that 5-minute drought without a field goal. Jalen Johnson and Trace Jackson Davis. Great weak side help. You know, our great crew often has a Steph cam, and they just follow Steph everywhere. He set the screen though and got Wiggins a dunk.
You know, he's the best back screener that's ever lived.
Trae Young stealing that, setting up for 3. Dyson Daniels says thanks. That's a freebie. Draymond Green. He's laying it up and in. TJ D was pretty nifty.
I was about to say, the interior pass, he doesn't really turn the ball over when he's making those passes.
And Capella flipping that up and in. Weak side help with the shot blocks and finish on the roll, but a good feel for the game. Oh, Jackson Davis got me home the Curry lob. Playing in the G League to OKC to the Warriors. I mean, he just got a point for him. Steph Curry making that up. Capella on the roll. Wiggins sending it away. Steve took that quick timeout after they had the one sloppy pass here in the 4th. Wiggins has 25.
He's in rhythm. There's a bounce to his step.
LA inside. Trae Young. Nice feed there. Andrew Wiggins, we say it a lot, in the championship season, he led the Warriors in three-point percentage. And he also can get to the bucket to lay it up and in.
He is a monster off of these ball screens.
And you live in the real world. Andrew Wiggins has been through a lot. As Steph drops in that three. They brought in David Roddy as well as beat Krejci. And oh my goodness, speaking of cramming the Krejci right there. Jackson Davis.
Warriors are having some fun with these a lot. Andrew Wiggins isn't done yet.
Response there by Garrison Matthews, who's a cold-blooded three-point shooter. Game by game, great sheet. Steph Curry. My goodness.
He knows he's about to come out. He's like, let me get at least one more step back three. Let me let one more fly.
Put that on whatever channel or cable system and then just throw the remote away.
And this is a guy that averaged 10 points his last year. Right, so kind of grab very attention. You know what I mean?
Looney putting it up and in. The thing with Ricochet at 6'9", you just hope he doesn't just try to live at the three-point line all the time. Roddy.
Well, we remember him in Memphis.
Tell you what, though, he looks pretty good.
He does.
Is Memphis getting an NFL team? Looney putting that up and in. Ricochet will track that down and flip it up and in. So Friday in New Orleans.
Boxing you out adequately enough. Just make it tough.
Final 8 seconds. Wiggins in the open floor. Well, the Warriors in all their elite years own the third quarter. This year's been no exception, and it begins with a Draymond absolute perfectly thrown lob to Trace Jackson Davis. Wiggins tried to get a take foul, didn't even do that. Road teams in the NBA don't go 25-5 like the Warriors have done in their last 30 road games. You have to take their belief away from them. Andrew Wiggins got 15. What an efficient night, too. 7 of 10 shooting. Daniels floating that home. D. Waters can hit that three. Perfectly done. Trae Young bottoming the three. Worldwide game, it teaches you a lot of good things about teamwork, about yourself, about working hard, and about leaping and finishing if you can do that too. Trae Young, that hesitation, that skill, that lob threat, and then he's able to finish. Mason Daniels, nice finish. Shot clock at 5. Wiggins with a look. Andrew Wiggins is having a night, leading the Warriors with 18.
The Warriors are in his zone, so they're trying this now.
Conley's hit 2 threes. Conley running the floor, and Draymond blocking the shot. Length of Dyson Daniels, the quick hand to Curry. Beautiful steal. Steph running with Buddy to the right, but GP2, if you lose him, where is he? Around the basket.
You're watching the ball and someone just crashes into your back.
Oh, GP2 crashing down off a laser delivery from Steph Curry. Hunter from the baseline. Watch Andre Hunter. Trae Young laying it up and in. Maybe a beautiful block on Hunter. Bogdanovich, you do not want him to get rolling. Pass out to Bogdanovich, Buffkin. Reset dribble, and dropped in the three. And so, okay, now 31-point game is all of a sudden at 15. D. Waters off the Wiggins creation. That ends the drought with a three. Good defender Daniels. Wiggins got around, and Wiggins to the iron.
It was that touch screen from Podziemski that gave him the step.
Buffkin, little push shot and fouled.
Yeah, that's tough.
Warriors had that 5-minute drought without a field goal. Jalen Johnson and Trace Jackson.
Thank you. Subscribe for daily updates.